where there's sure to be droppings and honkings all over the field. We're here in Champaign, Illinois, Geese Memorial Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Illinois Fighting Illini. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Hey guys, I caught up with Coach Lanning before the game. He told his team this week that this is what he envisioned for them this season. Even though they lost the first game of the year, they have reeled off 5 straight wins, and he understands this team has what it takes to be special. Putting that adversity and that challenging start to the season behind them, they have what it takes to make big noise here starting today. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Oregon's offense will have the first possession of the game. And this junior tight end is a steady, productive piece of their attack. They say the tight end's always open, and he seems to always be, and he's always making big plays.
And this is an offense last year in Oregon, man. They never got it right together, right? Like, they had Sadiq, but they were banged up at wide receiver, and they kind of went back and forth. But nice to start the new season with a guy at tight end that you trust, that you know, that can block, that can catch, that showed you that he's got all the skills to be the next great one that can be the centerpiece, Palmer, of this Oregon offense.
And it doesn't matter that you have a new play caller on offense either. Will Stein, obviously, up in Kentucky now is the head coach. And obviously, losing a talent like Kenyon Sadiq hurts. But Oregon recently has done such a great job recruiting that position. They've got guys that can fill in through the portal out of high school, and I don't expect there to be a lot of drop-off when this offense throws, particularly when it goes towards the tight end.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Quarterback gets the first down. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
And the whistle blows as they bring out the trainers to have a look at an injured Duck. That is a sophomore offensive lineman down on the play, and we hope he's able to return soon. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? The give to the back. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. The Ducks in the hurry up. Might as well stick with him. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Touchdown, Ducks! A great catch and run for 6.
And this offense just made their first statement, the first drive. 4th down. What are we going to do? We're going to be aggressive. Not only that, they get the touchdown. They're rewarded. What a hot start for this offense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They march 78 yards down the field. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Illinois Fighting Illini now go on offense, and they'll have it for the first time. And they'll be met by this defensive front, which can wreak havoc.
And this offense is going to have their hands full, and especially this offensive line. And it's not just this year. Like, you watch this group, they're dominant, they're physical. Like, they're gonna make you earn everything you get. But it seems like with this program, Palmer, it's year after year after year. Plug and play, next guy, physical, fast, disruptive defensive linemen.
Yeah, they've set a standard, I think, at that position, at this school. When you look around college football, they're always dominant up front. They're able to recruit a specific athlete tailored to their style of defense and attacking. And it doesn't matter what year it is, who the opponent is, this D-line creates a lot of problems, and they're living in the backfield.
Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Here's the pressure. Tight end finds a soft spot. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And how about this defense? Your offense goes right down the field, scores on the first drive, and now you come out, get a big sack on 3rd down, and force a punt. You talk about creating momentum early and shutting the home crowd up. Mission accomplished.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He's got great speed. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking for space, it's Davison. Turning it on! They've got it inside the 30, they'll mark it at the 28, it's 1st down. The clock will stop as they check on an injured member of the Illini. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Dante Moore makes the grab. It's Davison. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. In the red area, it's Davison. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Right back to the well. Can't get him to the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
Now the Illini calling a timeout there first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road here.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.